Welcome to all dear learners. Today we are going to start next topics on the matrices. This is about questions how to construct a 3 by 3 matrix from this formula. To construct a 3 cross 2 matrix whose elements is given by the relation aijth element is equal to half mod modulus of I minus 3j. So this is the general elements of the matrix. We have to construct a 3 by 2 matrix. So our answer would be, now the a 3 by 2 cross 3 by 2 matrix would be, there are 3 rows and 2 columns. We have 3 rows and 2 columns. So we have to write in generalized format elements of this matrix. First row, second column, first row, first column, first row, first column, first row, second column, second row, first column, second row, second column, third row, first column, third row, second column. So this is our 3 by 2 order matrix. Its order is there are 2 rows, there are 3 rows and 2 columns. So one by one we goes here. So here I and j, I goes from 1 to 3, either related with the rows from 1 to 3, and our j subscript goes from 1 to 2. Now the first element would be a11. I is equal to 1, put I equal to 1, j equal to 1. Now it becomes 1 by 2 half mod of 1 minus 3 into 1. So the values comes out half 1 minus 3, it comes out minus 2 divided by 2. Mod of minus 2 is 2. Now this values becomes 1. So first element is 1 1. Now the second element 1 2. Now first element, second element of the first rows. So here I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 2. I put in equation number 4. This is the given the general element of mod of I had the value 1 minus 3 and j had the value 2. Now after calculation 1 minus 6, it comes out mod of minus 5 divided by 2. Now it values becomes 5.2. Now the second row and first column element, that is the second row first column element a21. A21's half of I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 1. I is equal to 2 and j is equal to 1. If I put this in the general elements, I minus 3j, I had the values 2 minus 3j, j multiplied 1. So it comes out half 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 becomes minus 3. 2 minus 3 will be minus 1 divided by 2, and it becomes 1 by 2. And next one, third elements in first row elements a31 will be Here I will be 3, j will be 1. If I put these values in equation number 1, it comes out 3 minus 3 times of 1. J has the value 1, I have the value 3. Now it becomes half of 3 minus 3, this elements become 0. Now next we have A22, second row and second column element A22. Here I is 2 and j is also 2. If I put this value equation number first, now it becomes 2 minus 3 times of 2. After simplifications, 2 minus 6, 2 minus 6 minus 4, and mod of minus 4 will be plus 4. Plus 4 divided by 2, it comes out 2. And now the last element, third one, second column, A32. Our A32 will be mod of I is equal to 3 minus 3 times of 2, j is equal to 2, j is equal to 3 times of 2. Now this value becomes 3 to mod 3 minus 3 into 2 is 6. Now this becomes mod of minus 3 divided by 2. It comes out 3 by 2. If I put all these values in this matrix, I will get. So I have the matrix in the element format. A11 has the value. A11 is 1, and first or second element A12 5 by 2, and the second row, this is a second row first element. Second row first element, it would be second row first element is 1 by 2 again, and second row second column element A22. A22 has the value A22 is 2. Now third row first column element is 0, and third row second column elements have the value 3 by 2. Now this becomes our matrix. So from a general element, this is the general element. From general elements, I have formed a matrix in the all entries. So inside of this one will be all entries. It has all entries. It's order is 3 rows, 2 columns, 3 by 2. Now next we go some types of the matrix and then related problems under them. So now column matrix, we have under the column matrix, if the all elements of a matrix are in column format, only one columns. Column matrix, let us suppose it has entry 3, 4 and 5. 3, 4 and 5 is the column matrix. It has only single columns and 3 rows. This is first row, second row and third row, and we have only one column. So this is called the column matrix. Now its order, how will be the order of this one? Its order will be, there are 3 rows, so its order. So how many rows? There are 3 rows, 3. First write the number of rows and then number of columns. There are 3 rows and 1 column, so its order will be 3 cross 1, 3 by 1. Now row matrix. In the row matrix, we have all the entries of the matrix will be in single rows, and there are more than 1 columns. So let us suppose the entries, 4, 0 and 2, and let us suppose I write 4th entries of this one. This is a single rows, first rows, and there are many columns. So how many columns it has? First column, second, third and fourth. The row is only one row, single rows. So this is the rows and this is column number 1, column number 2, column number 3 and column number 4. Right, so order would be, now order of this matrix, it has 1 rows and 4 columns, so 1 by 4. Now square matrix, in a square matrix when the number of rows equal to the number of columns, so it is called square matrix when number of row is equal to number of columns. Then it is called square matrix. Let us suppose we write a 3 by 3 matrix. So this is the 3 by 3 matrix. Now its element is 4, 8, 9, 6, 0, minus 1, 4, 2 and 5. So this is the matrix. It has 3 rows, first row, second row and third row. First column, second column, third column. Now its order becomes 3 cross 3. So it has number of rows is equal to number of columns, then it is called a square matrix. Now in a diagonal matrix, if in the diagonal elements, if the except the diagonal element, it is known as the diagonals of the matrix. If the all entries of the matrix except the diagonals are 0, then it is called diagonal matrix. Now let us explain with the examples. Suppose this is a 3 by 3 matrix, 4, 0, 0 and 0, 8, 0 and 2. This will not be 2, 0, 0 and 5. So this is square matrix. All diagonal matrix would be the square matrix and it's a diagonal element. So here this known as the diagonal, this is the diagonal of the matrix. So except the diagonals, all elements, all entries other than the diagonal, non-diagonal elements are 0, then it is called the diagonal matrix. So it should have a square matrix. So only it is possible only in a square matrix. So its order is 3 cross 3. So 3 rows and 3 columns. So diagonal matrix would possible only in a square matrix. Now next one is scalar matrix. In a scalar matrix also called the diagonal matrix. So one point is left is here. We can write diagonal matrix in this way also. Dij, write all the elements, all the diagonal entries here, 4, 8, 5. 4, 8 and 5. So this is representations of the diagonals. So it has first row, second row, third row. Okay, here first row element is 4, second row element non-zero entries is 8, and third row has a non-zero entries is 5. That's why. So it has a 3 cross 3 matrix. So now in a square matrix, if the all entries of the diagonals are same, so it is called square matrix. So now if I write in this diagonal matrix all the elements of suppose 4, 4, 4, so it becomes a scalar matrix. Now let us write. So if I write 3 cross 3 order of the matrix with all the entries, suppose 2 is the entries, diagonal entries 2, all are non-zero entry, and this is 0, and diagonal element non-zero and 0, and this is 0, then 0, this is 0. So it means that, so this is a scalar matrix. In a scalar matrix, all the diagonal entries are the same, and non-diagonal element these are 0. It is called scalar matrix. So scalar matrix is also the diagonal matrix, and the entries of the diagonals are the same. Now next one is the identity matrix. Identity matrix is also called scalar matrix or diagonal matrix, but in the diagonal element should be the one known as the scalar identity matrix. Now let us express identity matrix by 1 I. So now I3 is representations, 3 the order 3 by 3. Now its element is 1, 0, 0 and 0, 1, 0 and 0 and 0. So here all entries of the diagonals are non-zero, which should be equal to 1, and non-diagonal elements should be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now its order is 3 cross 3. So we can say that the order of the identity matrix is an square matrix whose diagonal elements are equal and equal to 1. So these are some types of the matrix. Let us start. Next one, zero matrix also, and if all the entries of the matrix are 0. Now next one is a zero matrix. If all the entries of a matrix are 0, then it is called zero matrix. We can zero matrix can be the order of any ones. Suppose it is 1 by 1. Its order is 1 by 1. Suppose it's 2 by 1. Okay, there should be 2 rows. This is 2 by 2. This is 2 by 2. It's ordered 2 by 2. So in this way, any orders can be possible in the zero matrix.